Best Lethal Games, and we are making Captain Cannonball here at Goldsmiths University.
Progress has been very nice this week. We're starting to make our game look prettier every single day, and yeah, I've been trying to make loads of kind of vegetation, plant life for our universe, and it's coming along quite nicely.
In terms of the engine, we've added some features and we've set up a whole script system, so now we just add more and more features as we need them. Trigger zones and dynamic objects and stuff like that. So it's coming on really well. It's pretty much halfway there.
I've been churning out models to populate our levels with over the last week or so, and I've started concept art for the next part of our game, Tortuga, and I started building the ships that our pirates are going to fly around in.
I'm working with Captain Cannonball at the moment, so you guys can sort of have a look at them in a sec. Yeah, sort of learn a bit more about Biped. They've sort of changed the system in 2009. It's slightly different to the old versions, so just getting a bit more in depth with those tools. So that's pretty good. Apart from that, just sort of generally trying to reorganise everything now and make sure that we've got everything in the right place, because it's starting to become a bit of a mess, like finding files and just sort of working off different things.
We've had some good progress this week. We've started to get models in game. We're seeing more the shape of the game, but we're still we still have a long way to go. So we're at the stage of cutting features and content, which is fun.
The biggest problem I've encountered is that there are way too few hours in the day, mostly. We got so much to do and a bit too little time to do it, but we're coping and coming along, and I'm sure it's going to be perfectly fine in a week. I'm just a bit anxious about the level of content we need to produce over just the next few days.
Okay, so some pretty specific issues with Risen, with Max. Generally, I think that it's corrupting some of the data in our models after the unwrapping process. I don't know why, but we've sort of figured out now that you need to sort of do some extra little things to make it all work together. So that's cool. It made some major problems in the rigging process, because I basically rigged up Captain Cannonball and then had to redo the whole thing. So that was a bit of a crap.
Well, like Josh was saying about exporting models, we had a frame rate crash, but it's nothing really. We're just going to swap the models out and it'll be back to normal.
I think I learned a lot about time management, and that you're always planning more than you're always biting off a bigger bite than you can chew. So, well, yeah, as I said, we're cutting back, doing it again, and well, there are always problems in the way, so you learn to cope with them. That's maybe what we learned.
I've learnt how well I can do during a week, how much work I can do during a week, and yeah, I'm going to try and do some more. That's pretty much it.
I don't think I've actually learned anything. I've just sat like a monkey, hunched over my computer, shaped like a macaroni, just doing stuff, making stuff, and hoping to God that no one would notice how bad it actually really is.
I learned that it helps to sleep and have coffee and Pro Plus.